Alright, I think I'm actually here now, ladies and gentlemen. We're not doing any video right now. Chris is taking a nap on the bed behind me, so just gonna do this in the dark. I'm doing R&D for Star Trek Online. Let me I need to readjust the sound again because I can't get it configured quite the way I want it. So we want to bring music down to 10. Interface is up, that's fine. Alright, hopefully we got the voice volume good because the voices in this game are really, really faint. Let me adjust this in Streamlabs to try to get you guys the best audio possible. Alright, let's start this mission. Twigster says, look at the Modifius Star Trek, no idea. Katrine says, never did try this one, but always heard good things. I have tried it once before, Katrine. Many years ago. God, I want to say back in like 2014 or something. I think it launched, when did it launch? I could swear it was like 2010 or something. Yeah, it launched in 2010. I played it in 2014. And then at some point, it came to the console. I'm looking at the wiki real quick. You know, I don't know when they did the console port, but I've never played the console port, so when I saw it was on the Xbox, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. So I've been playing it the last 48 hours, making a bunch of video recordings. I've already got 2 videos up, I got a 3rd one coming, and then I figured I'd go ahead and do a stream today, this afternoon, because I wanted to run some more missions to get some more video footage. Yeah, it says 2010 was when it launched. February 2nd, 2010. Oh, here it says, console support was made available in September 2016. So I played it like 2014, so I played it before the console support. So, it's very interesting to see it with the console support. Anyway, so this, every time you start off a mission, you'll notice that we came in and you had the title screen, which is a lot like the TV shows. And you're typically going to start off in a ship, and you may or may not end up having a ground mission. Helm, input the coordinates of rendezvous with our allies. So we're
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
This is the Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses. Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long. Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Pryor's world. One more assault and we would have been at critical levels in several key resources. I expect the Cicada is waiting for supplies too. I hope you have what they need.
We do, sir. We got some hardware. We're heading to them now.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies. Engineering has confirmed that all expected hardware has been delivered. Thank you. We shall begin repairs at once. Our computer systems have received significant damage from Klingon assaults. I believe the Buran is waiting for you to report in, so I will keep you no longer.
Understood.
This is Commander Ellen Landry of the USS Buran. Welcome to Pryor's world.
Commander, where's Captain Lorca?
The captain has requested that you transport over to the Buran to speak in person. Truth be told, we're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Yep, I am playing the Discovery Starfleet storyline tweaks. Alright, launch. So you get to pick your timeline when you start the game.
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Buran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened at Corvan, his ship's in good hands. Ah, and my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering's this way, if you'll follow me.
What took you so long?
You try booking a reception hall during prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
Before the captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
Katrine says Star Wars Galaxies is still my favorite MMORPG. Too bad it was wrecked with updates and died. It is a sad tale.
We've been mopping up here after our scrap with the Klingons.
The Klingons did not surrender Pryor's world lightly.
Cleaning up the planet-based missile launchers was satisfying. The Buran is currently holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
Prisoners we plan to deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag. Lieutenant Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Buran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light.
What's happening, Lieutenant?
Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems, sensors, shields, weapons. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless.
Take a look at the shields.
Wonderful. This damn virus is tricky. Every time I think I've purged it from the defense systems, it comes back when we try to bring up the shields. As the captain's fond of saying, that dog won't hunt. We won't last long in a fight without shields.
Let's see what we're dealing with. Is the science officer. No, fuck, I forgot how to do this.
Shield modulations look good. Let's see how they handle the virus.
Okay.
Unbelievable. The virus just ate through your fix. Let's try again.
Oh, I don't know this one well. Oh shit. How do I... Okay. It's kind of a pain in the butt.
What the? We just lost port deflectors!
Bridge to Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
Lorca to bridge. I'm on my way.
Captain, internal sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
All hands, repel boarders.
Oh shit. Get away, leave me alone. Got any more?
Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields.
When Cryptic took over, screwed up my ability to get my account back, so I lost my collector's edition. That sucks. For sure. What's up, Mujin? Yeah, that does suck. That is a bummer, Katrine. By the way, Liam, if you're still here, you'll probably be able to see like the difference between the older character models versus the new ones. Like the older character models definitely have that like Neverwinter look to them, whereas these new ones, like Lorca here, they've done quite it's a major upgrade. It's like right now I'm playing through the Starfleet Discovery timeline, which has a lot of the modern graphics, modern ships, modern character avatars. Whereas if you go back and play like the original timeline, you'll get the not so good looking character models.
No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel, lead the way.
Chief, get us to the armory.
On it.
Alright, going to the armory.
Captain to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
We're on our way, Captain.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just finished modifications on them from data we gathered during the Pryor's world fighting. The Klingons are in for a little surprise.
Nice work, Ensign.
Bridge to Captain. The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading toward the shuttle bay. They're gonna make a break for it, sir.
Alright, so it's a rescue
Lorca to
operation.
bridge. Acknowledged. We're en route. Tepev, Landry, Patel, take the lead. Everyone else, you're with me. Let's move.
Alright, well I need to put this new rifle on. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I think that's a good explanation. It's a fun game for people who want a little bit of Star Trek in their
Ellen! Ellen! Can you hear me? Ellen!
Cover me. Patel, need a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind.
Pew pew.
It's clear. Help her.
Thought I lost you there.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice shot back there. Glad you had our backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
No, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
Shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
It's that damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
Damn, it's even in the door systems. I'll handle this. Bam! Got it!
Card to the tractor. We're preparing to depart the Buran. Prepare for our arrival.
Not today. Not on my ship.
Change your flag. Secure that capture. Then
You'll have to get through me first.
Lorca to bridge. The prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessels just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
We need to get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised. Under the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship.
Sentinel is ready to assist, Captain.
I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. You'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, they won't risk firing on you. Your ship, on the other hand, will be a target. Be ready for anything.
Roger that.
All right, if these Klingons wanted to ride in a shuttle, load them up.
I love the fact that they've gotten all of the voice actors, like the actual
My
actors
team
from
will
the
handle the
shows, to
prison
come and
transfer to
do
your
voiceovers
vessel.
here.
I'll have our security chief contact yours to sort out the details. Excellent. Are you ready to finish boarding procedures?
I think it's a
and head
lot.
out?
It's a lot better than they did with Neverwinter, in the sense that they're blending television shows with films with the game, and all the canon ties in together, and you've got actors appearing in multiple iterations. All right, let's do this.
Good, you made it. Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
Copy that, sir.
All ships, decloak and renew the attack.
We are under heavy fire and need assistance.
Buran to Cicada. Move to support the Shinano.
Acknowledge, Buran. Maneuvering support. You find yourselves. The wreck of your vessels become fire.
Klingons are trying to split us up!
All ships circle the wagon. Watch out for each other. We'll get through this.
The harder you fight, the greater my love.
we survived.
Nice work, Captain. Looks like the Klingons aren't finished with us at Pryor's world. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't.
I'll pass that along.
I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll manage. That said, we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
Understood.
This is Landry. As you've seen, the Buran is needed here at Pryor's world. And her brig is no longer secure. I'm afraid your ship is going to have to facilitate this prison transfer. The destination is classified, I'm afraid. I have the coordinates of
Atari
the
sound
secure
effects.
device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war. Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can.
Understood.
I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team with you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command. Agreed?
We'll make it happen.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. The shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
Mujin says, I don't believe anything in this game is considered canon. Well, actually, all of these events are handed down from CBS Paramount. And they have all the actors on the show, on the various shows, end up getting contracted out. I think it's in part of their actual contracts, if I'm not mistaken, that they come do voiceovers for this show as well, for this game. So you've got like the Discovery cast doing things here. And then you've also got various other voice actors from like Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, and so on and so forth. I don't think that they... And also, a lot of the ships that they have created specifically for the game end up becoming ships in the shows as canon ships. So they've got cross-canon happening between this game and the shows. Alright, we're going to warp to the Mandel system.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all.
Copy that. Oh yeah, I'm on the Xbox controller all the way. I'm not doing this one on the PC. And I gotta say, it feels really good on the console. Like, really, really, really good. I like the controls, especially in the away team crap, because traditionally I didn't like that away team stuff at all. And it actually makes it pretty enjoyable to play through that away team stuff. Booyah.
We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
Okay, on screen.
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
Warden Vosker.
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Vosker out.
Did he just hang up on us?
That he did, Captain. Shall I transmit the security clearance codes?
Yeah, do it.
Transmitting initial sequence now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark. Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
Please do.
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Vosker out.
Alright, off we go. Ooh, are those like entry ports into the Must slow down a little bit actually. That approach is really cool.
A word, if you please.
What's on your mind?
It's about Warden Vosker. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of.
Like?
Serving here allows Vosker to use methods and practices that would not fly on a starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak freely?
Mm-hmm.
There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Vosker is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Vosker to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse.
Alright, thanks for the heads up.
My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
Let's do it. Let's see here, I've got 2 tactical officers. Can I... let's change... Let's bring an engineering bridge officer. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of each. Probably. There was probably a ship called the Landry. I don't know.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
Yeah, Commander Landry would like a word.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Well, not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
We want to make sure our prisoners are treated properly.
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility at this point. What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
'Cause I'm a goody two-shoe law girl.
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, the Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, and tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
Why don't you show us some of these hard truths, Commander?
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
Ready when you are, Warden.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example. If you'll follow me. Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green.
Oh shit, I clicked too quickly.
Warden,
There we go.
There's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's world. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there.
What's the sit rep?
I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
Thoughts, Commander?
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent. That being said, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Buran.
Oh, it seems mighty convenient.
The Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's world.
Mighty convenient that this is happening right when we want to inspect the prison.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here.
Maybe
Johnson,
not.
Put the Priority 2 prisoners into Gen Pop. I'll make sure our Priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with.
We're behind you, Vosker.
Got a nice cell waiting for you, Mordecai. Move!
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is wise, Commander.
What are you hens clucking about back there?
Just wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Johnson here. Operations reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Johnson, contact engineering. And keep an eye on things until I'm finished. Oscar to engineering. The bridge to isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Fine. Now deal with these malfunctions.
Understood, sir. Wait. What the... Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline. Look out! Klingons!
Oh,
Johnson, initiate full lockdown. Get those shields back up, now! Johnson? Come in, Johnson. Damn, we lost comms. They're coming for you. Are you ready? All right, let's get this over with. Touch it. Nice. Same to you, Haribach. Come on! Stupid piece of work, damn it!
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here right now.
Bye-bye, prisoner.
Let me help you. Hurry!
We don't have time for this. Let him fall. It's just a Klingon.
We are Starfleet. Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving. Haribach.
Alright, what are we working on next?
I don't have time for this. If we can't put the prisoner in one of these cells, we'll have to take him back to processing. It's not ideal, but it'll do till we get things under control.
Understood. Ooh, they slowed me.
Let's stow this guy quickly.
Relax.
The short-haired chick might be, but not the long-haired.
Over here. And he's gonna be here a very long time.
Ruh-roh. Oh, look who it is.
I believe you have something that belongs to me. A car will be leaving with me.
He's not going anywhere, lady. I'm gonna...
Oh, it's horrible. The combat here is equally as bad as Neverwinter.
To block our transporters.
I cannot stand the,
Our paths cross once again.
I don't mind the ship combat,
Only
but
I
the
have the time to end you.
ground
Like I
missions
ended
suck.
your captain.
You two know each other?
And there's no AI in this
Right
game.
in time, where Tetris totally true.
Wonderful.
It's kill or be killed.
Cover me, or get the shields back online.
Kerwin, help him while we hold him off.
Yes, Commander.
I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. Son of a... How disruptors hurt. Do your jobs, idiots. I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. Damn it. Get over here and cover me. How do disruptors hurt? Do your job, idiots.
I'm like stuck in the corner. No, let me out.
Get over here and cover me. Damn it. Get over here and cover me. Son of a... How do disruptors hurt? Do your job, idiots. I'd hold off on any celebrations. Long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon battle group, approaching at high warp. Without the turrets, they'll eventually knock our shields down and finish us off for good. It's only a matter of time.
Any thoughts, Landry?
Lieutenant Kerwin can get those turrets back online. We just need to buy him enough time to get the job done.
Copy that. Let's buy him some time.
This isn't time for heroics. One ship against a Klingon fleet? That's suicide, and you know it. Face it, we're done here. Let's get essential personnel to your ship and get the hell out of here while we're able.
Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy.
Captain, the turret grid just came back online. Wait, oh no. That's bad. The turrets are scanning for Starfleet vessels. They've been set to see them as targets. It's that damned virus.
Lieutenant, I need you to get those turrets back on our side.
It's just like what happened at Pryor's world. They turned our own defense grid against us, and then mopped up what was left after the chaos.
So stick close to the station and stay out of their
How did the
crosshairs.
Klingon virus get into our system? Klingons didn't even know about this place until
Until we brought them on board.
Of course. Those clever bastards. It's a genetic sequencing virus. We did a full medical scan of the Klingon prisoners when we brought them aboard the Buran. And another one when they were brought aboard this facility.
But we never did one aboard my ship.
Fortunately, or your ship would be dealing with the virus too. Somehow they've managed to embed it within the DNA of one or more of the prisoners. If we can identify the difference between the artificial and natural bases, we should be able to isolate the viral code and purge it from the system.
Let's do it. How much time you need?
Maybe 5 minutes?
Alright, everybody else back to the shuttle. Alright, I have got to bio. I will be right back. Let's continue onwards here.
I can't believe he got away. After all that we went through here, anything he does from here on out is on me.
Yeah, don't blame yourself.
You shouldn't beat yourself up for doing the right thing here. Besides, if we get him and Ja'ula, we can just pretend it was all part of the plan, right?
Sure.
All right. You win. But we still have a lot of work to do before, we single-handedly end the war and get promoted to Fleet Admiral. So let's get up to your ship and go after them.
Let's do it.
Ja'ula to Starfleet, attach! We have what we need. Leave the prison for the rest. Lane to Schmidt! Signal down!
Captain, one of the Klingon vessels is hailing us.
On screen?
Starfleet vessel. You are outnumbered and unable to flee. If you wish your crew to survive, stand down and prepare to be boarded. Refuse, and we will give you all an honorable death.
Request denied.
A warrior's death, then. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way. Perhaps we will meet face to face in glorious combat when I board your vessel to take it as my prize.
Red alert. Is there a time? I got a timer counting down.
Satellites are back on our side.
Nice.
We've lost the advantage here. All ships withdraw at once.
I'm out of range. Close the gap. Nice.
Good news, Captain. Latest sensor reports show all Klingon vessels are either destroyed or retreating. I think we did it.
Patch me through.
Kerwin here. Captain, all systems are clear over here. Not reading any Klingon ships on sensors either. Did we do it?
I think we did.
Captain, if it's all the same to you, I recommend we retrieve Lieutenant Kerwin and return to the Buran immediately. We haven't seen the last of Ja'ula and her forces, and there is a nasty digital virus still running wild in the Buran systems. Seeing as we have the solution to that little problem, I think it's high time we delivered it to Captain Lorca.
Laying a course. Nice. So that took about 55 minutes. I did have a few minutes at the beginning where I was AFK, and then I had a bio.
Like the Klingons
So
are making
probably
another push in
45
that
minutes
sector.
to do a mission.
Securing
Not too
Pryor's
bad.
world is of the utmost importance, so I want you to render assistance to the Buran as soon as possible. I'm sending other vessels in the region to join the effort, but until they arrive, the burden will fall on your shoulders alone. Good luck and Godspeed.
Okay.
Kensington out.
Says choose reward. Ooh. I think I'll take the armor.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright, let's look at my... Any shields yet? Nope. That worked rather well. Dun, dun, dun. I don't have any skills yet. All right.
This Klingon computer virus is giving me a bad feeling about things. With Ja'ula and House Mokai involved, I think we're looking at a serious new effort to capture or destroy high-value Starfleet targets, ships, personnel, even entire planets. Let's rendezvous with the Buran as fast as we're able. That virus is already in her systems, and after what we just dealt with, I'm guessing the Klingons aren't done with my ship just yet.
We will see. We will see. I'm gonna double check some stuff over here. I think Chris just ducked out. If she ducked out, I'm gonna turn my camera on. Hang on a second. Chris left, so I can use my camera now. Where did I put my controller? She was taking a nap with Frodo. Sorry. Yeah, it's Frodo. Couldn't remember what cat is. Alright. Accept. We have now accepted the new mission. Alright, new mission. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, everybody. Support with super chats, stickers, memberships.
Those Klingons won't stop until she's gone. We need to get in there before it's too late.
Red alert, all hands to battle stations.
Mayday, this is the USS Buran. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
We're en route.
You come to save your comrades, honorable, if not foolish. Come and save them, if you have the courage to stand in battle against true Klingon warrior.
That's a car! Looks like he didn't run far after Jahula beamed him out of prison. What? No good deed goes unpunished? You know, if I'd listened to the Warden instead of saving a car, this wouldn't be happening.
No, it wouldn't.
You did the best you could back there, Ellie. Commander. A car's responsible for his actions, not you. Let's focus on doing what we can to help the Buran.
Who did the voice for her? Mo Rock. Interesting. Helm, let's give him something else to shoot at. I can't wait to upgrade my ship to the next tier. I think that happens at level 20. I can't remember. It's either level 10 or level 20.
Looks like we picked up some more Klingon attention.
This is the Buran. Our shields are bubbling.
We're losing
Nice,
essential
Smidgy,
ship
congrats.
systems. Now would be a good time.
Incoming hails from the Buran! What? The warp core! Someone's proven self-destruct! Oh my god! Buran! She's gone.
Well, that's unexpected. Can't believe we lost the Buran.
Scan the area. Escape pods. Did she launch any escape pods? If anyone got away, we need to find them before the Klingons do.
Looks like at least one escape pod did launch. Oops, turn this direction.
Sick bay's reporting in. Captain Lorca needs extensive medical facilities. More than you have on board your ship. We need to get him to a starbase or to Starfleet Medical.
Copy that.
I understand, Captain. The ion storm is getting worse and Pryor's world can't be left unaffected. If you can spare just one of your shuttles...
Yeah, it's not a problem. Let's do it. I'm gonna switch her out. I need to just change him in the ready room. On the pre-list. Muji says positive Discord center. I'll tell you what, man, Discord's more of a pain in the ass than not. I wouldn't worry about it unless you're going to be trying to
We'll reach the edge of the storm.
generate tons of profit and you have tons of free time.
I've had a lot of days better than this one.
Enemy vessel on sensor. They're targeting us.
Take evasive action.
They're firing to disable.
They want us alive.
Shields are gone. Impulse is failing.
Get us on the ground, Commander.
Crash position. Ready for impact.
Alright, back to another
Any
ground
landings you
mission.
can walk away from, huh? Tricorder isn't showing any serious injuries. You'll live.
Damn. This place reminds me of some of the places my family dragged me to for a vacation back home.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ensign. But those of us who didn't grow up on an ice moon aren't as amused.
Alright, I'm gonna check something real quick. Cause that video volume was really loud as well. Alright, we're supposed to check for supplies.
I'm reading some cave systems up on that mountainside. It might be a good place to set up camp. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, we lost some pieces of the shuttle while we were coming down.
Alright, keep an eye out.
They made it. It takes guts to beam into a cave with an emergency transporter mostly held together with wishful thinking.
Alright, well, let's get out of here before the Klingons show up.
Should we worry about leaving tracks that the Klingons can follow?
Snow will wipe
See
them out
those
later.
ice formations. Temperatures get high enough to thaw, then refreeze.
So, the snow will probably melt enough to lose our tracks in the next few hours.
Or it'll snow.
Right, and if it stays cold and humid, we'll get more snow anyway.
Good news. Now we just have to worry about finding our way out of here.
Wait, you see those mounds of snow? Some of them are just going to be light powder.
Might be life forms that
Kerwin
might
to
not
team.
like
My
unwanted
tricorder
guests.
says there's a piece of the shuttle manifold near your position. Grab it if you can, okay? We could really use it.
Always in the Andorian. At least he can come from the coal. Muji says I don't want to be a grunt my whole working life. I've found that Discord is less and less useful than it was 6 or 8 years ago. Because most people will just turn off all the notifications. I mean, it's great to have and build up, but I've abandoned most of the Discord channels. I think the only ones I still pay attention to on a regular basis are like The Starfinder Pathfinder, well, at least the Starfinder one. The one for Incarnate, the one from the developer of Solasta. It's like a few game developers, really. The ORC Alliance for what's coming up with Paizo. Oh shit. Scorpions. By the way, I never have figured out how do I heal people, because this is technically I have a healer class. I don't know how to heal anybody. Not that I need to. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. Somebody's healing anyway. A medical generator. So do I need to get one of those? Don't. Believe you need to set up your kit and power tray. That might be why. Medical science kit module, medical tricorder. I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't quite know how to do all that stuff yet. Maybe I just don't have an item yet.
We got your widget, Kerwin. Never mind the beasties.
Sorry about that. I wonder if they were staying close to it for warmth.
Good work. Keep it coming. We're gonna need a lot more tricks to survive.
Oh, first of all, we gotta double back and try to make our way in the direction of the... Ooh, what is that? Creepy...
Fumaroles. I was wondering if we'd see any. Here they are. Look, geothermal activity.
Medical
pushes
generators
heated
or
water
engineer
up,
modules. Yeah, I'm a science
flows
officer.
bubbling mud pools. I wouldn't recommend.
Kerwin here. I'm picking up another piece of debris near you.
Should we have to, like, run? Before it bubbles up again? Oh my god, you do need to run before it, like... Oh my god, I think we have bad guys on us, too. Monsters! Alright, I think we made it all past that.
Hey, you see that? Over by the rocks?
Yeah, I think it's another piece of the shuttle.
What are these marks in the ice? Tracks of some kind?
Okay, hang on.
Big, whatever it is. Let's not wait to find out more.
Medical tricolor is a fast, spammable heal. Need to place it in the power tray, likely in place with a melee attack or consumable. So I think it's already in the tray. Well, it's on a device. Maybe it's not. It's not showing here actually. I don't have the option to equip it as a weapon. Medical tricorder. So when I have it, technically it's listed in that X slot if you hit the X button. But I haven't figured out if it's just self or can I use it on other people is what I haven't figured out yet. Because when I hit X, he uses it. Who knows? I'll figure it out eventually. I haven't needed to worry about it. It was just a curiosity thing. Thanks for looking that up, though.
Never thought I'd be happy to see a cave, but here we are. I can almost feel my toes again.
Where's
Looks
Lorca?
like they're a little deeper in the cave. If I know Kerwin, he's probably hard at work coupling a warp core together out of rocks, a hypo sprig.
You're saying X is CPR, so if someone's fallen? That's some strange flashings going on. Drugs.
Captain Lorca's life signs are stable for now.
Some good news for a change. Nice work, everyone. Let's set up camp. Kerwin, see if there's a way to send a coded distress beacon. To Pev, we need to know if there's anything we can use to survive around here.
Alright.
Nice. That'll be warm and cozy for a while.
Nice. We heated a rock up with the phaser. Give ourselves a heat source. That's really cool. I think they both look equally kind of poo-doo, Liam. I'm not a fan of the character models in either one of those games. Although I will say the character models they've made for the animation sequences with like the newer characters like Captain Lorca and I mean those look much better.
Listen,
like that right there.
Landry's
That looks pretty good. Like
this might be too much
that's
for one person
modern.
to manage.
But the rest of them look like poop.
Yeah, we are. And we have to be prepared to fight. You and I both know it's.
By the way, Jason Isaacs is an awesome actor.
I need to know you'll be ready to make the hard call if it comes down to it. You're dealing with Klingons. There's no room for weakness. The Vulcans know this. When you face Klingons, act from a position of strength whenever possible.
Copy that.
Not like this. You might find yourself in a situation real soon where doing things by the book won't get the job done. The people depending on you will die. Understand? Check in on the rest of the team. They need to stay motivated.
Let's do it.
I'm mixing up some nutrient broth from our supplies. Not well, we've already seen some wildlife. We're likely to find some edible fungi or
Yeah, I wouldn't want to nibble on it either.
Maybe some root vegetation.
Let's hope we don't have to come to scavenging. Maybe eat some giant worms. Alright, Kerwin.
Good morning. I'm still working on this transmitter.
Anything I can help with?
Well, if you're serious about going out in that cold again, keep your eyes peeled for metal ores and deposits.
Okay, I can do that.
It's not luxury accommodations on Ryza, but at least the cave's secure.
Okay, we need some more food.
Doing the rounds, eh? Making sure your team's ready for what's ahead? Good call. I'd do the same. What's ahead? Yeah. Not a lot of good news there. Stranded on a frozen rock, no rescue in sight, and the sky belongs to the Klingons right now. Klingons! Beginning to wish I'd never laid eyes on them. Good point. The captain's still alive.
Alright, let's get moving. Through the skills menu. captain skills. Yeah, they're all still locked at the moment. Away team. Maybe it's these. I don't know. I will go look it up at some point and figure it out. Alright, we just search. We can't go out that way.
Losing the Buran was hard. You know, I don't have much left. But I am ready to fight for it. For them. My people from the Buran, they're my family.
Less tears, more action.
Starfleet, they give us tools and training, sure. But the most important thing that they give us is each other.
Alright, let's run in here while it's down. Worms! Alright, hurry up, do your thing. Harvest materials. Wait for that one to blow up. I would say it from what I've seen, it's about 75%. Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit with an AoE. Gosh damn it. It's about 75-80% space and about, you know, 20-25% away missions.
Whoa! Big monster! Very big!
Well, you guys do what you want with the big monster. I'm not fighting it. I'm going back to the cave.
I'm pretty sure I know what made those marks in the ice now.
Guess I'm gonna have to fight this one.
We better hope none of those come to visit the cave.
I lost my waypoint to the cave too, so hopefully this is the right direction.
Honey, I'm home.
I'm thinking it is.
Oh, good. Wait till you see what I've done with the cave.
What you got there? Magnesite? Ah.
I got supplies, bro.
Explosives. In a cave like that.
Sealing off the cave entrance and finding another way out is superior to being devoured by those ice creatures you mentioned. Put the explosive near the tunnel entrance. See if you can rig up a remote detonator. Better to have the option.
Yeah, when I hold down the left trigger, it actually will track the target, which is nice. Which is why I will say I much prefer the controller. I much prefer the controller to when I played this before on the PC. It feels much better on the controller. But yeah, I've never, even, back when I played the game back in like 2014, I never liked the ground combat.
I should have just enough parts to make a short-range radio detonator for these.
Alright, let's get these things installed. Even if it's a little clunky and it doesn't look that great, at the very least it feels like the story is good so far. That's been entertaining for me.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece. Judging by the looks on your faces, you didn't come back empty-handed.
And it's all voiced, which is really nice. I'm a big fan of voiceovers.
Got a reasonably smooth rock, nice and heated up for you.
Looks like the best rock in the house, too. Thanks, Em. You're always looking out.
Alright, next steps.
Okay, let's talk next steps. Kerwin, we're gonna need that transmitter real soon. We've bought a little time, but not much. This cold's not going anywhere, and neither are the Klingons.
You're not wrong, but consider. We survived the Klingon ambush, and a crash landing, and those things that tried to eat us, whatever the hell they were. The captain's still with us, and we have each other. Remember,
we have
we're
each other.
Starfleet. We can't give in to despair. When times...
Agreed. Let's not lose sight of what matters the most here. Okay, everyone, get some rest.
I think we're in business here. The distress beacon's operational. It actually works. I mean, it's ugly and full of hacks, but we can send out a distress signal with the beacon now.
Alright, let's do it.
Hold on. If we use the beacon, won't the Klingons receive the signal too? If they're still trying to find us, they'll know exactly where we are once
So mask the signal.
Unfortunately.
Alright, so they're gonna attack.
They know we crashed.
We have a defensible place.
They'll eventually bottle us in. And
Alright, so she wants to ambush him outside.
They'll beam down at the shuttle wreckage and start.
Alright, let's
let's
give him
take
some
position by
payback.
the fumaroles and make the Klingons come to us.
I read way faster than they
The Klingons
do
can't
their
be
voice
beaten.
acting.
Meet them with strength. Seize every opportunity. Give no quarter. Fight hard and fight to win.
Yes, Mr. Malfoy. I agree, Mr. Malfoy.
Temple Masters, you're hunting us.
Oh, shiznizzle. That's a lot of dogs. Holy shit.
High ground. Catch them. Rock terrain.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Get behind cover. They'll be here in a second. Everyone in position.
Affirmative.
I see them.
That's a lot of Klingons. Holy shit.
Let's give him hell.
We chucked a grenade.
Keep up the pressure.
Did we survive?
Hold the line.
That was close. You alright?
Get down.
Oh, shot in the back. Oh no. Kerwin! I just noticed they've got the Star Trek badge symbols on their boots. That's kind of cool. What's up, Frodo? You waking up, buddy?
Kerwin's down!
Come back, Kerwin!
They're
No!
homing in on our signal. Head toward the cave before they flank us.
We're not even gonna get his body?
Keep moving! We'll dig out on the hillside by the rocks.
We will?
Fall back! Fall back to the cave! We can't let the breach lock
We won't
us.
last long out here.
It's a sound tactic.
Yeah, just shut up. We're falling back. I don't need you to keep telling me to fall back. Don't give me too much smart aleck. Just get me back to the cave. What we need is a turn-based Star Trek RPG. It's an interesting concept. I would like a open world action RPG set in Star Trek.
I give you a warrior death and honor. It is better than this.
Losing our team one by one.
Since you're back, I assume that the Klingons are on their way. Give me a phaser. I'll be damned if I go down without a fight.
All right. I see a Klingon swordmaster out there. Well, are we supposed to wait here? Oh, no, there they are.
It's you! A car of House Mokai. I am gonna kill you!
It seems I have called my troops will deal with you. Jolly troop! But your
as adversaries.
You will not enjoy this time as a prisoner of the Empire.
Any more? Are we good? I don't think we're done yet. There we go. I think it is the voice of Gowran. I think it's the same actor.
Look, it's time we use those explosives, Chief.
Do it! Seal off the entrance! Damn!
I know that look. What's wrong?
Kerwin had it.
What?
Oh no.
Had the remote detonator.
Fuck.
Make another one then.
No parts. We used everything we had.
Give me options, Commander.
Oh, she's gonna sacrifice herself, isn't she?
Can we shoot it to set it off?
No way.
The music, yeah, totally. I'm calling it. She's looking all woefully at her girlfriend. And she starts crying. Ah, yeah.
Something with a tricorder.
I called it.
Maybe? I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Come back.
This is the only way. It has to be done manually.
Wait! No! No, you can't.
I love you.
I love you, Ellen.
Always.
Amna, where are you? Can you hear me? Amna, tell me where you are.
I'll tell you where she is. She's everywhere in little pieces.
Come back.
Commander! We need to get moving.
No, I'm not leaving without her.
She's gone, Commander. On your feet, soldier. Do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
Alright, better than waiting around for those Klingons. Do I have to get close to it, maybe? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's get out of here, guys.
It'll take a while for the Klingons to make it through the rockfall. Let's make sure we're ready when they do.
Not a lot of options left.
Dead end. Give me options, people.
Photon grenade.
Goran's still alive, the actor. God, he's got to be in his 80s now, yeah?
I'll take as many of them with me as I can.
Lorca here?
Captain Lorca, thought we'd lost you.
Not from lack of trying. My people and I need immediate extraction.
And we shall receive. Ready to leave when you are.
Hoorah! Look at that. Shuttle time. Fuck y'all, Klingons. He is the voice actor. Okay, gotcha.
Personal log. Commander Ellen Land.
So they did get the same actor, yeah.
She's been gone for months. And every day I'm reminded of
Okay,
her.
so we're picking up months later now with the storyline.
I even have her job now. Chief of Security. I took it to honor her. To continue her work.
Oh shit, what time is it, by the way?
Keep people safe.
5:30.
The captain's recovered from his injuries. Mostly. His eyes don't handle the light very well. But like me, he forges on. This war, the Klingons, they've taken so much from us both. For me, for the captain, only duty remains.
Long-range sensors are picking up Klingon raiders in this sector. Ready for a little payback?
Always.
They did a good job getting these character models to look like the actors who portrayed those characters. Alright, well, that's a wrap on that mission. Impossibility of
It's
reason.
over. You did what you could. We all did. This time it wasn't enough. Not for everyone.
Okay.
I've heard from the surgeons at Starfleet Medical. They're optimistic about the captain's recovery. Though it's looking like he might have permanent damage to his eyes. Could have been a lot worse. They let me speak to him for a while, and he asked me to pass his thanks along to you. I'm glad he's still with us. We're gonna need officers like him to get through this war. Officers who are willing to do what must be done to stop the Klingons, no matter what the cost.
All right.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Ooh, I got my first skills. Move some more skills. All right. Captain. I think she got a batleth now, which I'm not going to use. Large power cell, medium weapon. What weapons does this thing have? We do? Alright, let's put that on here. Can I actually put that there? I can, that's interesting. That is a 360 targeting arc, though. That's interesting. All right. Grounds. Oh, I can finally choose. Maximum hit points. Shield restoration, shield capacity. Let's do shield capacity first. Oh, I can take more. I have one more point. Okay. Okie dokie. Cool beans.
We have a situation at the Delta Volanus cluster. One of our research stations there managed to get a partial distress signal off before it was jammed at the source. I need you to get out there and get eyes on the situation. The Klingons are getting bolder since they acquired cloaking technology, but an attack that far into Federation space is bold, even for them. Find out what's going on and render any assistance they might need at the station, if it still exists. I have a mission for you.
Now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems.
Interesting, because
Combat
that
does not
was
take place in sector space.
mission journal. Secrets in progress. Okay. All right. Couldn't you do the original starting point? This STO, you could, but anyone that you do, any path that you choose, like Steel Dragon is saying, any alternate character that you create, you have to go through that initial arc before doing anything else. I've never done this before, so this is all new to me, and I like storylines, so. And I like Star Trek Discovery, and I like all things Star Trek, so I'm happy to do this because I did the original one before, and I did play it. Back in 2014, I did play it for like 6 months. And I remember, yeah, that there is time travel in it, Mujin. I do remember that much. I do remember doing time travel stuff. Alright, I got a bio. I'm traveling right now, so at least we're en route. I'm gonna hit the head and see if what's Chris is up to. I'll be right back. Original cap was 50. At launch it was 40. Upped over the years. You couldn't play Klingons until you had a character at level 20? Oh, wow. Alright. "12-hour server downtime, 200 plus sector block instances of Cybellum." Interesting. Alright, folks. I think I'm going to bring this to an end. I'm a couple hours in. I'm really pleasantly surprised. I had not played this since 2014, so it's been almost, it's been 9 years. And I really, honestly, I'm enjoying the Xbox port. As much as I don't like the ground combat, it's easy to control with the controller. I remember that being something I just hated when I played it before. Ship combat's easy to control with the controller. I mean, overall, I've got it installed now. I think it's going to stay installed in the Xbox, and I think this might be something I log into like once a week, just to do a couple of missions. Kind of like the way I treat, Lord of the Rings Online. I'm not really streaming Lotro right now, or yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. Those are things I'll play once a week. So this might be something I actually keep grinding away on once a week. Because I do remember playing it for like 6 months. Matter of fact, I probably have those episodes saved somewhere because I did I was doing a bunch of R&D for Saga of Leucemia. So I was looking at like skill trees and the way they did ship combat and everything else. And I know I've got that whole R&D project saved somewhere on an external hard drive. Plus, I just like Star Trek, so I like the lore, I like the world, I like everything about it. So this is gonna be something I'm gonna have fun doing. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I think what I'm gonna do actually from now, I'm gonna go hang out with Chris for a bit, and then I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and get my modules purchased for Starfinder tonight for Fantasy Grounds, and I might actually start putting that together and record some Fantasy Grounds videos this evening. And I think we had a couple people reach out about potentially joining, so I'm going to reach out to one of these people. See what they say. Alright, folks. Catch you later. For those of you who are watching after the fact, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, support with membership, super chat, super